Hey everybody. So I was doing some shopping at Meijer today and I was looking at all the poinsettias they had in the stores, and it reminded me of this story. Since it's the holidays now, I figured this would be a good one to tell. When I was in 4th grade, we were doing an art project. We had to make a cardboard or a construction paper cutout of a poinsettia, and then you did that on like this poster board that was then put on top of a bigger poster board, and it had like this crinkly cellophane border in the middle as kind of like the 3D effect. And that's all it was, and it was pretty simple. And so the teacher explained it to us, and she showed us her version for the example, which was just a regular red construction paper poinsettia, and it was just the red petals and the green leaves, nothing else, right? That'll be important in a second. So she tells us, get started, and we all form a line to go get our art supplies. When I go up there, I get the poster board and the cellophane and everything, and then I notice she's given us a choice in the construction paper where we've got the green for the plant, obviously, but then you've got red or white to make the petals. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's giving us an option. I'm gonna do a white one since we have so many of those at our house this year. Little did I know. But then I get to work, I get the project done, and probably like half of the class had finished already and like half were still working on it. I go up and turn it in, and instantly the teacher's face just goes to pure rage and hatred, like I had just given her a finger paint fecal drawing of a poinsettia, right? Like just pure anger, and I'm just like, oh shit, what did I even do? I don't even know right now. And she starts screaming at me like, do you think this is funny? Are you trying to ruin the art class for everyone? Or do you just think I'm stupid? And I'm just like, well, I'm saying nothing at this point because I'm just trying not to cry and trying to figure out like why this lady is and yelling at me right now. And then she goes, you either don't respect me or don't respect the class, or you think I'm stupid because white poinsettias don't exist. Where in your life have you ever seen a white poinsettia? And when she asked me that question, all I could do is answer honestly. So I'm just like, in the grocery stores, in my own home. Is this a trick question? Am I being and I didn't know at this point because I'm like still suspending my belief that a teacher could be really that dumb, right? So I'm thinking this has to be some sort of prank, maybe because I'm the first one to do a white poinsettia. And so I was like, well, you gave us the construction paper choices, right? And then she's like, no, the white was there if you wanted to put the little berries in the middle of the poinsettia like they have. And I'm just thinking, okay, your example didn't even have the little berries, so how the fuck were we even supposed to come to that conclusion? And keep in mind, like, I actually put effort into the project. Like, I actually drew with my little colored pencils the little sort of pink veins in the white petals of the poinsettia to make it look like a real plant, and all of that. And I'm just getting screamed at by this insane woman who's apparently never gone to a grocery store in her whole freaking life because she's taking that white poinsettias don't exist. And my 9-year-old brain is just breaking at this point when I'm realizing that, oh shit, she's serious. And by the way, the whole time this is happening, the teacher had been called out, like our regular teacher of the class. Normally he would be in there just at his desk grading papers or whatever while we'd be doing the art project, but he got called away today, so he witnesses none of this. He comes back at the very end as she's writing me like a pink slip, which is basically just like a written warning your parents had to sign. And then she tries to tell me, oh, you're getting an F for the day for this class. And I'm thinking, well, I know that means nothing. We don't get a grade in this class, you dumb bitch. And at this point, I'm just starting to think, okay, this lady's dumb, isn't she? Yes, Fred, I had a dumb teacher in school. The teacher comes back, sees the pink slip, and he's like, well, okay, obviously white poinsettias exist, and this is just nonsense, but have your mom sign this and take it to the office just so they can't get you in any more trouble or, try to say that you were disruptive or anything. And so I go home and I show the pink slip to my mom, and at first she's just like, is this some kind of joke or are they serious? And I was just like, no, they're serious. I got yelled at super loud. And my mom's just like, okay. And she's looking around our house. We've got like 4 white poinsettias. And so my mom says, you know what? Tomorrow you're going to take one of these white poinsettias to school. And before you go to class, go into the front office, make sure the front office secretary gives this to, to the art teacher, or make sure it goes into the art teacher's office. And she did. And my mom put like some little semi-sarcastic note about like, my son told me that you had never seen one of these before, so I thought it would be a good Christmas gift. Brighten up your office space. The look on the front office secretary's face too when I turned that in was just, because she's reading this pink slip going, what's this lady talking about? Of course white poinsettias are real. And I'm just like, yep, so make sure this goes into her office, please, but thank you, it's from my mom. And she was just like, okay. Like, we both just laughed, and at that point I realized, like, okay, obviously I'm not going to be in any trouble. But I was really interested in, like, what is the art teacher going to say next time she sees me? Well, it turned out we would only have like 4 more classes with her for the year, because it was only like a once a month deal. But like, no, she would avoid eye contact with me for the rest of the year, which I just found hilarious. Yeah, that's basically the story. But yeah, I thought it was worth sharing here on YouTube. So if you thought it was funny, or if you maybe had a teacher that was just as stupid or something like that happen to you, tell me in the comments section. And have a happy holiday no matter what you celebrate. Positive vibes.